the big question is, just how far can this team go? It's March, and I'm Brendan Gorham, so don't go away. Sports is next.
Here we go again. Another season under the lights of Mackey Arena. And at first glance, things may seem familiar. But make no mistake, a lot has changed. Our fans, louder. Our players, better. A lot better. This is the season where things change. The season where we're not defined by the moments of yesterday. This is the season where we chase the promised land. The season where records are broken. The season where history is made. Boilermaker basketball has returned. Every rebound, every three, every outrageous dunk. It's all right here on Fast Track.
Happening as we speak, Purdue men's basketball starts their postseason in the Big Ten tournament. The Boilers have already won the Big Ten regular season title, and now they hope to add more hardware with the tournament championship. And then it's on to the big dance. We will find out just where and when they will play on Selection Sunday, hopefully hours after they hoist the Big Ten tournament trophy. We'll continue to cover those stories and update you as they come. So now let's rewind a few days back to relive the glorious scene in Mackey Arena when the Boilermakers defeated Illinois 76-71 to cement themselves as the first Big Ten team since 2014 to win the conference by at least 3 games on Sunday. Confetti exploded on the Purdue men's basketball team celebrating their 25th Big Ten championship. Players hoisted up the championship trophy, bursting with emotion as the reality set in. After a gruelingly long, hard season, they were finally crowned champions. A storybook ending in a storybook setting for the final game in Mackey Arena this season. While the final score makes it appear as it was a tight-knit match, it took a ferocious Illinois comeback to make it close. The Boilermakers exploded out to a 24-point lead in the first half, in large part thanks to Brandon Newman's 15 first-half points. Newman hadn't started a game this season with the freshman duo of Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, and junior Ethan Morton ahead of him in the lineup, but after a gritty effort on offense and defense against Indiana, head coach Matt Painter rewarded him with the opportunity to start against Wisconsin. And one more game after that, he was scoring a season-high and team-high 19 points against the Illini. You're probably wondering how the Big Ten Player of the Year did. Zach Edey, he did his thing, 17 points along with 6 rebounds, finishing the season as the Big Ten's leader in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage in conference games. Looking ahead at the Big Ten and NCAA tournament, if Purdue is going to make a deep run, forward Mason Gillis may be one reason why they get there. The junior broke the record for the most three-pointers in Mackey Arena earlier this season. He's one of the most experienced members of the team, and he sat down with reporter Gabriella Chu to tell us more about the person behind the player.
My dad played in college. Mom, she ran cross country in college. Sister played volleyball in college, so it was definitely the next step after high school. What it was going to be, I wasn't for sure for a long time, and then eventually basketball came into play.
For Mason Gillis, the next step became playing for Purdue University, but the journey to getting to that goal wasn't easy.
But no, I didn't expect to sit out 2 years, but I think it was one of the best things that's happened to me. I learned so much in that first year, and I got here hoping that I'd be ready to play, be up to speed, and just be healthy enough, but I wasn't. I still needed to learn some things on the basketball side too and just get comfortable playing at the different level.
From being one of the top 5 teams in the nation, Gillis discussed what this means to him and the support that he's received.
It's a special feeling, and I got a similar feeling a long time ago whenever my team was going to the Little League World Series. Just kind of like once in a lifetime like feelings, like you just have a different energy with the group of people you're around. Everybody's trying to fight to get to a common goal. You love what you do, and you love the people that you're around. So every day it doesn't feel like a burden or something I have to do. It's I get to go to the gym today. I get to go to the gym tomorrow. And it feels good whenever a lot of the other people are thinking that way too. Everybody's on the same page. I wouldn't change anything for the world because Purdue has great fans, great community here, and then I can feel the support. It's more support than pressure to do anything. Everybody just tells me to keep being me, and so that reinforcement of what I'm doing is working feels good and helps me keep on going.
The full interview with more on Gillis' journey will come following March Madness. Reporting for Fast Track Sports, I'm Gabriella Chu.
The Purdue women's basketball team are also hoping to hear their name called on Sunday when the brackets are released for March Madness. The Boilermakers haven't made it to the big dance since 2017, and after year 2 of the Katie Gerald era, this could be the year. The Boilers finished the season at number 7 in the conference with an overall record of 19-10. It was good enough to place them in the Big Ten tournament against Wisconsin last week. After erasing an 18-point deficit, Jayla Smith hit a game-winning 3 with only a few seconds to go to advance the Boilers on to the next round. It was there where Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes laid the Boilers to rest, but it was not without a fight and newfound confidence. Head coach Katie Geralds tweeted, "Proud, we belong." For their sake, we hope the selection committee agrees, as we will find out if their season will be extended on Sunday night. While the women's basketball team competed in Minneapolis, the wrestling team traveled to Ann Arbor to compete in the Big Ten tournament. As a team, the Boilermakers finished 9th with 47 team points, but that's not to say its best wrestlers didn't come to play. Parker Phileas had a thrilling upset victory over Northwestern's Frankie Tal-Shahar to secure 5th place. In fact, Phileas secured the match-winning takedown with only 1 second to go in the 3rd period. I guess it was a buzzer-beating weekend all around for Purdue athletics. Meanwhile, at 125, Matt Ramos finished 3rd behind Spencer Lee and Liam Cronin after defeating Minnesota's Patrick McKee with a 2-1 decision win. Kendall Coleman had an unfortunate ending to his tournament, losing 3 straight en route to a 6th place finish. All 3 will be joined by Hayden Kopass, the heavyweight, who placed 7th, when they traveled to Tulsa, Oklahoma to compete in NCAAs next week. On the diamond, baseball and softball both had successful weekends, each going 3-1. Paul Tates and Kyle Iwinski were the guys leading the way for baseball coach Greg Goff. Both shared Big Ten awards this week for their play. Tates went 9 of 15 on his at-bats, which included 2 home runs, earning him Big Ten Player of the Week. On the mound, Iwinski must have had an ace up his sleeve, because he was dealing, retiring 21 of 22 batters he faced in his first ever start. The Boilers will need them to keep dominating as they travel to play the defending national champs, Ole Miss, this weekend. Keep the awards coming because Tyrena Jones also earned Big Ten Player of the Week for softball. Her 2 home runs and 6 RBIs were part of an excellent offensive weekend where the team scored 16 total runs. This weekend, the team travels to play at the Louisville Slugger Invitational, where they play 5 games in 3 days. We'll call it at that for this week. Lots of excitement going around in Purdue athletics, but stay tuned. Fast Track will be right back after this quick timeout.